These my dance make it hurt.
Hello and welcome to Project Passion, the podcast made to inspire you to follow your passion and turn it into a successful business or career. This week, guys, I'm joined by Colm Slattery, the founder and owner of FlutterTone, an events and promotions company based in Dublin. And obviously, aside from the amazing work these guys do with new artists, these guys have a really good marketing team, and I know you guys can get a lot of value from that. I know a lot of you are marketers, so you get a lot of benefit from it. So thanks for coming on, Colm.
No problem.
Take it away and introduce yourself.
Yeah, how's it going? I'm Colm Slattery from FlutterTone. I'm a sound engineer, music producer, PR marketer, and platform for artists to grow.
Nice. So obviously within FlutterTone, you founded it in 2018. What is it you actually do within FlutterTone yourself, aside from being the owner and the founder?
Yeah, so basically keep everything running smoothly. I would be the main person in FlutterTone, so I have different people I work with that are kind of freelance, so they'll help me out from time to time if I need extra work done, like, sending out emails or running events. Basically, they'll come on board and help me. So I look after the website, run the Instagram page. If there's events happening, I'll do all the I'll launch the events. I do graphic design, so I'll create the posters, a little bit of After Effects as well. So I'll do like marketing for social media. I'll do like a little video, maybe a bumper video for the gigs. Pretty much everything, if I'm honest. Kind of learned how to manage it all on my own, because in this industry, the more you can do yourself, the better.
Yeah, of course. So obviously, as I said, FlutterTone started in 2018. When did this sort of journey really start for you? Obviously, I know from reading online, you were in bands and you were already in the music scene in Dublin. What sort of age was that for you? And how did you kind of go forward with it?
Yeah, so basically, music has been my life since a young age. My dad played in a band called the Miami Show Band.
Mhm.
They were like this show band that traveled around Ireland. And I remember seeing him as a kid on stage. He was a bass player. But then when I was about 10, 11, a few of my friends started playing guitar as well. So I quickly picked up the bass, following my dad's footsteps, played in bands, original bands. We had a band called the Liberty Kings, and we went on a little tour of the UK. Didn't quite work out. So when we came back, we were a little bit disillusioned. We thought we were going to be famous and over there doing gigs. But that didn't work out. So we came back to Ireland. Kind of broke up a little bit, and I was like, what am I going to do? I need to make money. It's pretty broke. So living with my parents. So I decided to go to college, and I studied music and audio production in Dundalk for 3 years. And I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be a music producer. I want to record bands. I want to be that guy sitting behind the desk, pushing the buttons, recording the bands, making, the cool position.
Yeah.
But quickly going through college, I kind of realized that is a very hard position to get, and you need to have money. You need to, have a space for a studio, and it's quite difficult. So, a college project that we had was a podcast that we were doing.
Okay.
So I created a podcast. It was like, so started interviewing artists, started working with artists, and I was like, Janie, this is pretty cool. Like, networking with people and giving people information on recording. And then I slowly started doing gigs. So in Dublin, I started doing gigs, just open mics. I started the Monday Club in the Wiley Fox.
Yeah.
Bought a small PA system, rocked in there with the PA every Monday night. It was like a hardship. Like, I wasn't getting paid any money, but I did it every day. And I think a key in this industry as well is consistency.
Yeah.
So if you keep turning up every Monday, don't stop. I know there's no money in it. It can be hard, but you just need to keep plowing through, and you will finally get somewhere. So after that, doing the Monday Club after college in Dundalk, decided, looking around, I was like, Janie, this music producer stuff is not really happening for me. Like, I wanted to networking with people. So I decided to go back to college. Then I decided to go to Trinity College. They have a course there called Music and Media Technology. Yeah. So I studied that for a year. It's a master's course. So I kind of had to go off the map completely, disappeared from society because it was so tough.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in doing it, hit me up. I can give you some information on it. It's quite a tough course, but very, very interesting because it's technology meets music.
Yeah.
And then after leaving that, I decided to go full at FlutterTone gigs and started promoting around Dublin, running shows, got to know all the bookers and all the big venues in Dublin, Grand Social, Workman's, the Sound House, still doing the Monday Club.
How do you go up getting them links with them people? Would someone go about? Obviously, I assume you probably knew these people yourself from being in the industry. Is there a way people can get to know these sort of promoters and the venue owners?
Yeah, I think it's be proactive and actually go meet the people and show them like that you're a nice person, and just be polite to these people because that's what they want to see. They want to see basically that you're not, can I say a dick?
You can swear, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so they want to know that you're not a dick, or you're not, because these guys are actually real good guys. Like the guy in Vinny in the Workman's Club, like he's a cool guy, and he just wants to know that your motives aren't, the wrong motives for doing the gigs. That you love music, and it's,
Of course, and obviously, guys, you help new artists. That is what your sort of mantra would be. And obviously you have your Monday Club. That's for singer-songwriters. You want to kind of explain what your sort of concept is there, and what you're trying to do for other people with it?
Yeah, so basically it's a platform for people to grow and a networking base for people to come. So new musicians that have written a song and they obviously can't play the Grand Social upstairs and sell it out for 300 people. So they come in to me. We were giving them a free pint of beer. They play a song, network with other good artists, and that's it. And if they're really good, like I can give them advice on how to record, who to go to, that kind of thing.
Nice. And for anyone obviously listening in Dublin or around the area, how would they get in contact with you to get involved with this Monday Club?
Yeah, so basically just hit me up. My email is colm@fluttertone.com. Go to our website, fluttertone.com, check it out there. Facebook page, Instagram, just DM me and give me a shout. At the moment, obviously, it's not going ahead. The Monday Club is postponed, but we will be back.
Yeah, and all links will also obviously be in the description, same as always. So you can get links to go across the Monday Club information and to Colm's own Instagram, where there's tons of information over there as well. But I know, obviously, we said just before coming on here, COVID obviously has been a big factor within the entertainment industry, within the music industry. But you guys obviously had quite a good tactic. You kind of re-strategized and you kind of attacked it head on. Do you want to kind of break down what you were getting at there for people, and how you kind of re-strategized your business model?
Yeah, so basically gigs kind of went out the window. There was nothing happening. Monday Club got closed, postponed. So we were kind of scratching our heads. We were like, what we do? No gigs. So we quickly adapted to doing online Facebook streams, which kind of worked out well for a while. But in my opinion, I didn't think it was really, really working. We did it for a good few weeks, but I feel it's not as valued. Like I think everyone was doing the live streams. And we were trying to do donation links to help the artists, support them, but we weren't getting much money. So we decided, what else can we do? And a lot of the artists were emailing us to post on our social media accounts about their new releases. So we decided to set up a PR company so we could market their releases. And then we spent hours upon hours searching the internet, trying to build up contact database of radio stations, blogs. So we just... me and Alina Felice, this is the other girl I work with, so we just created this spreadsheet of like radio contacts, blog contacts, went worldwide, networked with like people in the UK. We know people now in New York. So basically that's the kind of tactic we did. And then obviously Spotify. To be honest, I wasn't a big fan of Spotify at the start.
Okay.
Like a few years ago when I was in college, I was very reluctant to jump on the Spotify bandwagon. But since the start of this year, I did a part-time course in BIM, music business course.
Okay.
And in there, I kind of learned how beneficial Spotify is for artists at the moment.
Yeah.
and it's just such a big thing. So I started creating Spotify playlists, and since then, Spotify playlists have like been a game changer for me. Really, like I realized how beneficial it can be for unsigned and independent artists.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get on them, and then if you can grow them, like I've grown mine quite quickly. The Support Irish Artist one is over 1,000 followers on it now, and
Yeah.
everybody's sharing it. It's like, I've gotten good comments, and I keep on getting messages every day. It's even hard. I had to create its own email playlist at fluttertone.com because I was getting so many requests to go on it, and it's quite time consuming. I don't think people really understand it, but yeah.
For anyone obviously that is into music and is looking at that as a career, if you don't know, obviously you can what do you call it, self-publish through Spotify, or what would you it's publishing, isn't it? Yeah. So you can basically put your own tracks out through Spotify. Same for podcasters. It's how, you're probably listening to this on Spotify. You can go on and you can actually just self put them things on, and you create a separate account for it. And it is fairly easy to do as well. And it's free for podcasts. And I assume it's the same for music also.
Yeah, I haven't actually checked that out. I know Spotify, so basically they're a distributor as well, isn't?
Yeah, it's really good for that. I know a few people that are putting out their own music through Spotify, and I think it's really good as well for the promotion of the artist, because as soon as you go out through Spotify, they put that verified tick on beside it, and then it really helps with your promotion to have it just even as a visual. Having a blue tick on any platform is
Yeah, it
sort of,
looks very professional.
it's that little bit of social proof, if nothing else, for people. But obviously, as you said, you upped your game for doing releases for people. What is the actual process for releasing music for people? Because it's something, when we've had other guests on, other music industry people, it's something that they didn't do. So it's something I'm really interested in knowing. I'm sure other people will be. What's the process you go through for releasing a track and promoting that?
Yeah, so basically we have to listen to the song first, which is always very important. We'll give them a voice. If we don't think the song is ready, we will say to people, okay, if you can go back, maybe change this, make an edit, because we've had songs that are like 4 or 5 minutes long, and we know we won't get any radio recognition with that because radio obviously want this 3 minute banger, Don't bore us, get straight to the chorus.
Yeah.
So we make sure the song is ready. Then we have to make sure people have professional photographs, all the assets, MP3 obviously of the track, and then if they don't have a bio or a press release, we will write one for them.
Okay.
So basically we get on the phone with the artist and we interview them, collect all the information, just make sure it's good, because basically press people, when you're sending it out to PR, they want to have a press release because people are so busy, and if you receive just an email saying, hi, my name is John, here's my new track, you're kind of like, okay, John, you're really taking a lot of my time here because I have to listen to it. I have to search, who is John? Are you on Facebook, John? Have you released before? What does John look? Is he professional?
Mm-hmm.
So creating this whole like press release document is very, very important.
Yeah.
With a bio as well, especially for blogs. They just want to look instantly,
Of course.
see who is this person, what have they done, because it's kind of a little bit of give and take, would you say? Because the blog wants to know that you as an artist can value their publication as well, because you've done something in the industry, like you've played the Workman's or played Electric Picnic,
Yeah. Of course. And then after that, so obviously someone comes to you with this track, you might send them away, they might come back. Do you guys take on then the sort of production, mix, mastering? Can you guys help them get that set up and then go through the marketing process with them?
Yeah, we can give them a voice. We have, I have a list of like loads of producers there. I know loads of studios, engineers. And we can get them the best bang for their buck with a producer. Yeah, so we have a network there if they need it.
Awesome. So obviously with the restructure, guys, we're trying to get a lot more marketing value out as well. And I wanted to ask you yourself, obviously as the owner, how do you market FlutterTone? Do you invest in ads? Do you go down that line, or is it sort of organic you go with?
Yeah, it's been very organic for us. never really looked too much into creating ads. I think we are now at the moment. We're trying to get a bumper ad going, like promote your music, that kind of thing. But it's been very natural for us. I think like the gigs, and we've done so much that has just drawn traction to the page in general.
Yeah, of course. And for other people, so these people obviously that might come to you as customers, how can they really set themselves up for success in terms of beforehand and getting their social media in order, getting their online presence in order before even getting to the stage of coming to you for promotion of an album or a track?
Yeah, it's being consistent on social media, I think, and looking good and professional. Getting nice photographs. You know, we did a gig once before, I remember, and we were asking the artists to send in like their photographs so we could advertise the gig. And one guy is like standing in his bedroom with a selfie photograph, and I was just like, we can't put that up online. It just so just having yeah, just having good content is very important, and being active, um, replying to your fans as well on social media. Like when people DM you, just be nice.
It's very easy just to be nice to people, especially people, especially when you're small time. If you've only got a couple of streams a month, something like that, it's important to not so much give back, but just engage with the people that actually care and actually want to help you succeed as well along the way.
Exactly. Yeah, that's niceness. Just be nice to your fans, be honest, and they'll respect that.
Yeah. So, as you just mentioned there, content. Is there any sort of content trends or sort of ways that people should look to strategize, sorry, with their content from a musician point of view?
Yeah. So I notice lately so Instagram is become huge at the moment. So any kind of bumper ads, 15 seconds for Instagram stories is great.
Hmm.
We've started doing that for our shows now. I concentrate on like in 1920 1080 is HD video,
Hmm.
but if you turn it, rotate it that way, it's the size of your phone.
Yeah.
So I'm creating videos 1080 1920 pixels,
Yeah.
so it looks good in your phone. Little bumper ad, After Effects videos,
Hmm.
they work amazing. I think that's what kind of grew my playlist at the very, very start. I kind of spent like a good few hours making this kind of cool promo.
Yeah.
Follow my playlist where like this laser light came in and went around the screen and clicked on the follow button. And
Yeah.
I think them kind of cool bumper ads really draw attention.
Of course. So obviously you guys are a music PR company. How is it you actually make your money and get custom? Obviously it is a business. I assume this is what you do full time as well.
Yeah, it's still not fully sustainable for me, to be honest. It's kind of up and down.
At the moment,
Um,
it doesn't make that any easier for you at all.
no, not really. So basically, as well, before the COVID, my thing was in college. I learned how to do good quality sound. So I always have that as my basis.
Right.
Is I'm a live sound engineer. Like I've worked at Electric Picnic and different things like that, like doing sound and audio.
Mhm.
So, but that would be it for the PR basically. So we've different packages. We've designed it so you can. We've tailored it. It's actually pretty cool.
Mhm.
So we have like say like a bronze package, and then you can pick whether you want us to aim at Spotify playlists for you, or we can aim at blogs, we can aim at radio. So if you know your song isn't quite that radio friendly, and you don't think it will get played on FM 104, if it's like a trap, like
Yeah,
heavy,
or very
heavy, yeah, explicit. So basically, yeah, so you can tailor yourself that, and then so we make money that way. Not a whole lot of money in it at the moment. I think we're very affordable and cheap because we've only just started. I know there is bigger PR companies out there that seem to be, in my opinion, really charging the artists too much.
yeah. Of course. I think that seems to be a trend as well. In the music industry, it's a very sharky sort of industry. Uh, talk about managers try to take your money, and record labels don't give good deals. I think that seems to just be a trend that you have to always watch your back within the music industry.
Yeah, totally. It's like it's a very big divide. It's like the very, very super rich, and
Hmm.
then like the independent artist starting off that is really, really poor. then there doesn't seem to be much in the middle, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like the big sharks, as you said, like the big PR companies are just charging loads of money. And,
Hmm.
we try to make it affordable for the on-sign and independent artists
Yeah.
because, yeah, I don't know, because being an artist myself, I just feel, I can't, it's just, I feel guilty, it's just like,
You understand the situation other people are in, and you feel more inclined to help them in that way, and to give them a bit of an easier start within the industry.
exactly, easier start. And then, yeah, if I make a little bit of money, I'm happy.
You go, yeah, exactly. So obviously, you obviously own the company, but you have someone else that would take over most of your marketing and digital for you. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with funnels and sales funnels, for bringing people in your business. So it's something we use in marketing. Obviously, people listening will know, but basically. To help give them value to obviously the people listening within marketing, we kind of go in now and break down over people's funnels. So um, basically how your funnel, from what I can see from my perspective, would be how you sort of drive your traffic. I assume would be through, as you said, your bumper clips, word of mouth, people sharing these playlists. So if you are looking to do obviously this music production, music PR, you're going to want to look at what Colm's already said here today, which would be putting out good content, making sure it's professional, making sure you're actually able to drive traffic from your site and from your social media back to where you need it, which would be, your music video, your Spotify albums. You just need to make people actually want to go and listen and drive the traffic. And then from the sounds of it, when you drive traffic, your key is then just to get them involved, obviously get them on your playlist, get them engaged enough to share your playlist. Um, and then I assume where your conversion event would be when these people are confident enough with you and they've seen you do it for other people. Maybe they've came and done one of your Monday clubs, and then the conversion event there would be that they've built enough brand engagement that the person feels comfortable just to sign and come with you guys. Then I assume that's obviously your end goal with every person you engage with.
Yeah, totally. I suppose the relationship with the artist then as well, meeting them, talking to them, they know we're friendly guys, we're not out there to rip anyone off, and that's where we yeah, get our customer base.
Awesome. So yeah, breaking down the funnels is a new thing, guys. I know a lot of you had asked for it, especially in the other music videos, like we done with Kevin. A lot of you had asked to break down funnels of how someone would do that. So hopefully, hearing that and hearing it from Colm himself here, because it help you guys sort of work out a strategy from going from A, B, C to D, and get yourself started. And I just wanted to ask you, Colm, if you have any sort of marketing tips for people how they can market themselves and get themselves in front of producers and in front of people like yourself to take an interest in them?
Yeah, just getting your music online, sending it, using a good PR company is a good one as well. Um, and the Spotify playlist as well. Like I do get a lot of submissions to my Spotify playlists,
Yeah.
and there is. Have you heard of gates? A gate.
No, no.
Yeah. So basically, a gate would be. I'm only kind of learning it now at the minute, but it's really interesting. So basically, you will have a song. So you'll give your song away for free online, and when people click the download link of the song, they'll have to use a submission gate, which means they will follow you on Spotify, follow your playlist. There's different commands for
Right.
the free music. You give them free music, but in return, they follow you on Spotify and generate these gates. So they're one to watch out for if anyone's listening. Maybe have a look into.
Yes, it's actually super valuable, that, guys. And what that obviously would be, what maybe just the gate is a different reference for it. What we would probably know it as, within our niche, would be it's a lead magnet. So basically, what Com's saying there is they would go on, they give out, here's the free link for a free track, but for that person to get that, they have to do something. In our industry, that's lead gen, which will be, give me your name, email address, phone number for then outreaching to them people. Obviously, within this sort of aspect, it is, click the button, and does it automatically follow the artist then on these sites once they click that button?
Yeah, it automatically is. Obviously, you would get like, are you sure you want to do this? Do you know? Like you have to actually link in your Spotify account. I think you probably done it if you've done a pre-save campaign for anybody, or people say, here's my pre-save campaign. Click the link to save my track.
Yeah. So
That's basically.
guys, and that's actually the funnel itself. So how do we would slot that in would be obviously running the traffic through these bumper ads and through the organic traffic, but then redirect, and especially if you're an independent artist and you're trying to direct from all of your own content, direct through this link, you're going to gain more following, but you're also going to be able to get more exposure on your track. It also looks good because you're going to be getting a lot more traffic going through, and that allows you to then start optimizing and start using things like SEO, start using paid ads, start using a Facebook pixel to track all of that data, and then allow you to retarget them. Plus, you have the ability then to create a mailing list, and then you can use that in the future. Anytime you've got an album, you've got a track, you can then start hitting them people with the alerts as soon as you drop that as well.
Exactly, yeah. So it's definitely one to watch out for, and the SEO as well. Yeah, we've done that with our website recently, and it's worked really, really well.
I don't know if you've seen the sort of deal that Spotify and Google have going on at the minute, where Google's giving away one of their Nest Home Pod things for free if you have a Spotify premium account.
No, no.
That's really interesting, and kind of really relates with this podcast, because what they're actually doing is if you connect your Spotify premium account with your Google account, you get one of these Nest Home things for free. But what they haven't sort of specified is that you have to link and you have to agree to give all your listening information, all your Spotify information to Google, which basically everyone else was getting excited, oh, brand new speaker for free. And I got excited thinking of all the additional targeting factors we can use in marketing now, where you can target people based on their music preference and based on genre and based on how long they listen to music. So whether or not they're going to be a strong warm lead for your track or for your album. And I think that's really going to be something for artists as well, and for people obviously like yourself in the industry to get excited about and to look at in the coming sort of months in the next year, how Google adds that to their SEO, how they add that to their keyword search frame. And I think that's going to be really beneficial for you guys as well going down the line.
Yeah, totally. Definitely.
Definitely. Well, look, any final thoughts from yourself, Colm? Any other tips or anything out there for people?
Yeah, just keep doing what you do. Never give up. That's it. Just be relentless and keep turning up. Keep showing up every day and keep doing what you love. Don't stop.
That's it. No problem, guys. Well, look, obviously this is a bit of a different setup. The way we're running things a bit differently. But obviously it's what you guys asked for. That's why we made the change. And hopefully you guys have got good value. If you're in this industry, if you're looking to do what Colm does, if you're a musician and you're looking to actually start releasing music, hopefully you got some good value out of the first part of the podcast, learning how to actually get your track from A to B. And for the marketers that I know are listening, hopefully you guys got some good value in, breaking down the funnel in that gate piece of information that Colm gave. Definitely go research that if it's a niche you work in, if you work with other artists or if you work with bands and stuff. And I think hopefully you guys should have got a lot of value. Be sure to message me as always. Let me know what you think if you have any other ideas. And Colm, your links will all be in the description and people can get in contact with you that way there if they're interested in music and stuff as well.
Yeah, just contact me with anything music related. I do pretty much everything. I can help anybody out if they need information.
That's fantastic. Well, we will be back again next week. We're staying on the music trend and the music thread. So we have another music guest next week. The actual announcement will be at the start of the week as always. So look forward to that. As always, guys, hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on so you don't miss any other episodes. And if you're listening on one of the audio platforms, be sure to hit the follow button. And if you want to leave a review, if you just do it at ratemyreview/project passion, and it'll let you pick what your platform you listen on, it'll let you write the review, and it just puts them all together and keeps them in a neat place for me. So it helps my SEO as well. And that's it for this week, guys. Anything else from yourself, Colm?
No, that's it. Thank you very much for having me on. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope I've given your listeners the information that they need. And thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
No problem. It's been a pleasure having you on. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing what you guys get up to now with COVID stopping and getting you guys get back to your gigs and back to your events.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Well, have a good week, guys, and I will see you next week.
Hello guys, how you doing? It's me, Jack, mate. You've just finished watching probably one of the best videos on YouTube. So why not take a moment to consider subscribing? And if you haven't already, hit the like button and turn the notification bell on. Apparently it helps. I don't know how. It was a good one though, wasn't it?